things that I didn't like about VidCon was welcome back to the channel. I'm your girl Brittany Leeds, and if you're new here, welcome to the channel. And before we get started, oh no, I forgot how to do my intro. It's been a minute.
I know, right? No.
What's up, Lead Crew? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Brittany Leeds, and if you're new here, hi, welcome to the family, the Lead Crew family. We love here, we support each other. Welcome. Today I am giving you guys a big update. As you can see, it's a little bit of change of space. You know, I got my sister.
Hey guys, hey Lead Crew, hey Good Thing.
So make sure you subscribe to her channel as well. And we are, you know, doing a collab, and we're going to do this little mukbang for you guys of In-N-Out Burger. In-N-Out Burger.
Do a thumbnail of us biting.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Hold on. Am I ready? Okay.
1, 2.
Okay. Wait a minute.
All the way on.
There's a lot of big differences between the East Coast and the West Coast in terms of food.
And one of the biggest things is our food.
Yeah, one of the biggest things is our food.
East Coast is the best coast when it comes to food.
East Coast is the best coast. I'm not going to front you. I mean, this is good, but there's a spot that we have called Cookout, and we got BurgerFi, and of course there's a Five Guys everywhere, but like to compare to both, because they're kind of similar in chains, I'm sorry, I gotta give the big W, the big dub to the East Coast, my BurgerFi, because yeah, this burger is cool, but you can add bacon.
But yeah,
they don't have bacon. They have no, you know, extra sides. Like
the plainest burger I ever had. But I mean, their In-N-Out sauce is cool.
That's cool.
Alright.
I don't hate it.
Their fries get cold quick.
Oh really?
And when they get cold, they get kind of hard. I like the in between, like crispy, but when you bite into it.
Now Shannon, she picks through her fries and see which one
I only eat the soft ones. Like these ones right here, they get. Oh, it's so light out here. These ones right here, they get no love from me. No love. No love.
Me, I'm just greedy. I'll just eat it.
Yeah.
I don't even think they have honey mustard. They don't have no honey mustard.
That's a sin.
And I'm a big lover of honey mustard. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But we were hungry and we just wanted to try it out, so we tried it. We're
in LA doing LA things.
But we don't have In-N-Out on the East Coast, but that's actually a good thing.
Yeah. BurgerFi is better.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like they shook the spoon on the fries.
They give us all the hard, ugly ones.
Don't they look like they shook the spoon, guys? I don't know if it can focus, but I don't know. I'm tripping. But they don't got no boardwalk fries like BurgerFi.
The fries are good when they're soft. But you get the hard one. It's like, Jesus. What's going on here?
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
And their milkshake, I could say, is good. But you know who has the best milkshake? Johnny Rocket.
Yeah. Remember that family dinner we had?
Yep. Their chocolate, they have Hershey chocolate in there, girl. Let me tell you something.
Now, one thing I don't really necessarily know how I feel about, they didn't have a bottle of water, so they just gave me a cup of water and ice, but I feel like they shook the spoon on the ice. Wait a second. Was this free?
Yeah, I hope so.
I hope so.
I just paid for it. I told Ella, when we get here to In-N-Out, it's my treat, girl.
Okay, so let's tell the people about our experience just getting here. We're fresh off the plane. We got our car, and we're getting ready to head over to that
hotel and check in.
To the hotel to check in. So when we got up, we got to the airport, the kiosk. Southwest, y'all gotta get it together. Yes, I'm calling y'all out. Southwest, none of the kiosks were working, so we were waiting in a long line just to check our bag and get our boarding passes to be able to get through security and everything. It was packed. And you know, it's summer, it's time for travel, so Southwest, y'all can't be doing that. Y'all can't do that.
No.
Why? So
None
that
of
was
them
a
are.
headache in itself. And I still arrived 2 hours. We arrived 2 hours before our flight even.
But that's why we do.
That's what we do.
That's why we do that, because you just never know what could happen to them. Who gonna miss a flight?
I paid too much money for
We're not
that.
missing a flight.
I ain't missing no flights.
So
So that had happened, and then we finally get through security and everything like that, and we board the plane, and to our surprise the plane was pretty spacious.
yeah.
Like, I had a lot of leg room. A lot of leg room. And then yeah, so LAX is horrible.
Terrible. I don't understand.
horrible.
I don't know what the hype is. Too many people say, oh, I love it. And even like the song, I was expecting when I got off the plane at LAX, I was expecting. I'm starting to laugh. No, seriously, I had the music ready in my head. How about the plane at LAX?
Was that dream in a cardigan?
Like, that's the type of like vibe I wanted to have. Like, that's what I thought it was gonna be like. And we hopped off the plane and we was mad because the baggage claim was terrible.
Baggage claim was terrible, and I'm not even gonna front. The energy here with some of these people,
Yeah.
I ain't feeling the vibe. I'm just say that right now. I'm not feeling the vibe. I just kind of look at how close that plane is. Jesus, hey, we gotta get away from it. We gotta get away from it. We like literally outside of the airport.
We are not in Maryland. We're now on the East Coast.
We're not in Maryland. Oh, did you pick up what I said to the Lyft driver?
Yeah, Shannon is so, Ella is so funny. Where you guys from? Fort Lauderdale. And me,
She's just sitting in the back and she's just being a nana. She's just like, just checking my messages and emails.
I know, right?
When's our meeting? Oh, okay. Remind me to set these clocks.
Oh,
we are totally on different time.
it's 11:05.
Okay, yeah, we got like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And
Oh wait, is this actual time? Did I change my time?
Yeah, the iPhone automatically changes the time. That's the actual time. Yeah, but coming off of the LAX airplane, people kind of looking at you a little crazy, like, you know, just like. And
there was a guy in the wheelchair. Can I tell them?
Yeah, you can tell the story.
There was a guy in a wheelchair, right? And now, let me just make this disclaimer. Just because you are in a wheelchair does not mean, like, just because your body is, you know, like in a wheelchair does not mean your mind is crippled. Because, and the reason why I can say this is because I have a nephew that, you know, like, is in a wheelchair, but he, you know what I'm saying, has a perfectly working mind. It's just his body, you know what I'm saying? He just lost feeling in his feet, so he cannot walk, so he's in a wheelchair, but he is, like, you know, he doesn't have any mental illnesses or anything like that. So when I say what I'm about to say, don't judge me like, oh, you just did that to the guy in the wheelchair. No. Let me tell you something. This was a grown man that can think, that can talk, that the only thing that is crippled is his body. And so I'm getting off the plane. It's really dark. So I'm getting dark. I'm just saying, I'm getting off the plane and he's pinching at my thighs, talking about something. Hey, you, come here, like pinching at my thighs. So I look at him like, excuse me, sir, no, please, I need you to stop doing that. So people looking at me like, why are you mugging or looking at this guy in a wheelchair? He just wanted to talk to you. What, because he got a wheelchair? I'm like, no, because first of all, I'm engaged, okay? Second of all, I'm just on vacation / business trip. Ain't nobody's trying to do all that. And then you don't pinch at somebody's thighs. That's very pervert. Like, that's really like a pervert. Like, that's weird. So I'm just like, no. So that was like my first impression hopping off the plane. Right. At LAX.
Yeah. And then like this one guy was just like,
Yeah.
at me. I'm like,
and I'm just like, oh, you thirst buckets. I almost threw my bottle of water at them.
I was just like, you need Jesus. Jesus. Attended VidCon, and VidCon celebrated 10 years of being a conference, and they did a really good job of making it fun and very festive. Me and Oticia had the creator track passes, and thank God we had those passes, because I honestly, when we first got there, I was getting concerned because all we saw were kids, and me and Oticia are looking back and forth at each other like, where are all the grown people at? Like, I'm getting nervous. Like, seriously. But thank God for those passes, because it was able to separate us and get us in the big room with the big people. So we were excited about that and happy to be able to network and meet different creators, which was really fun. My favorite part about VidCon was the Grand Expo Hall with all the different businesses and brands with their halls, and it was very nice. Me and Oticia were able to do some great content with the Best Buy Expo, and we gave them a little bit of the Shannon Ella Show, which was fun. We were able to do the Nickelodeon All That Expo with the video. Some things that I didn't like about VidCon was the staff, in terms of when you ask them where to go in certain places, because there were certain exclusive things that you could be able to do in certain meetups and stuff like that, and no one knew the answer, no one knew where to direct you. So some of the exclusive things that me and Oticia were invited to be a part of, we didn't get a chance to be a part of because no one knew what they were doing or know where it was. So that was very frustrating, and even when you called, it was like an hour wait because someone was also having the same problem me and Oticia were doing. So that was the only downside about VidCon. Well, no, that was one downside part of VidCon. The other thing that I didn't necessarily like is in some of the workshop classes, the people who were supposed to be running the, discussions or the sit downs and panels, they didn't really do a presentation, and we're just all sitting down, thinking that, we're coming to learn something from whoever is going to be in charge of the class. And there was no presentation, and it was just basically, sit amongst yourselves and make an effort to, talk to people over here, talk to people over there. And, and of course, everyone did, and it worked out because everyone was, for the most part, really cool creators. I've met some great creators there. They're hilarious. I always keep up with them, and they were very cool. I really like getting a chance to be able to meet different people, which is the reason, of course, why I came, was to network with other people and just get a different experience. So I was happy that at least happened, which was really cool. But I just thought that they could have put some more effort to
you know, share a little bit more if you're in charge of a class. I mean, you should have did that. Would I ever attend VidCon again? I think I would go back to VidCon only if I saw a good lineup of my personal favorite creators. I think it would be definitely fun if I did see more of my favorite creators, but I think I would go only if my younger cousins who are also up and coming with their YouTube channels and getting into editing and everything like that, if they were interested in going, I wouldn't mind taking them.